Every day is different. Every video is different. But my passion will always be the same. This is Kai for Warshawn, aka Stormboy 13, and the storm has arrived. Wow! Hello guys, good morning. Well, it's actually afternoon, but hey, I can say whatever I want. It's Stormboy 13. It's time for the weather for the week ahead. And well, we're into February now, and well, certainly it is looking actually not too bad this week, particularly if you live in central and southern areas of England. The area mostly focused for this week is the weather will be driest towards those areas there. We'll get mostly the influence of drier weather. Further north it's wet and windier. Temperatures overall as a whole will be close to or probably slightly milder than average once again. I think the wettest of the day will probably be around on Tuesday. Now, we had a bit of rain last night, but it's cleared away, and actually it's brightening up behind me. So I think the emphasis for the rest of today's weather today, I think there's still a chance of some isolated showers into the afternoon, but I think most of the rain would have fallen this morning. So the rainfall chance is 60%, probably dropping this afternoon to 20 or 30%. But a mild day, which is why I haven't got much layers on, a height of around 11 degrees Celsius as your overall high today. And like I said, rainfall chance probably between 20 and 60% depending where you live. Now tonight's weather, probably turning breezy overnight. There will be blowing in some showers overnight, so it's still a relatively unsettled theme. The temperatures will fall to around 5 degrees Celsius as your overall minimum to start your new working week. Now, let's start with Monday's weather. Monday, actually, a brief ridge of high pressure settling the weather down, so conditions look set to be pretty decent for your new working week. There is uncertainty on how much sunshine we'll get. I think the likelihood is we'll start off quite bright, particularly in northern and central areas. I think most likely to be turning hazy or probably quite cloudy into the afternoon, especially in southern areas. And the temperature's a little bit cooler on Monday, but around 9 degrees Celsius as your overall high, and the rainfall chance at around 0%, so dry start to the week. The weather turns a little bit on Tuesday. We've got a little bit of pressure drop as we're going to see northwesterly winds and low pressure to the northeast, high pressure to the south and the west, indicating a northwesterly wind. So I think on Tuesday, I think there will be some scattered showers blowing about. It could be quite breezy. There's no weather warning for wind, but my advice to you is just stay aware with the wind conditions, especially near the coast. So Tuesday's a relatively more unsettled day, blustery showers in most places. Temperatures around 8 degrees Celsius, which is close to average, but if you contribute to the northwesterly breeze, it will feel a lot cooler than that. The rainfall chance will be around 40%. It doesn't last too long though. By the time we get to Tuesday, pressure will then start to rise from the south. There is a lot of question on how long it will last for, but I think, like I said, central and southern areas it will last longest. Northern and western areas you may only get a day of nice weather, and then the weather goes downhill once again. So for Wednesday, as also we don't know how much sunshine or how much cloud we will get, but it's likely sunny intervals throughout the day on Wednesday. The winds is obviously a contrast, much lighter compared to Tuesday. So a calm day, a fine day, and a quiet day, let's say. Temperatures around 8 degrees Celsius once again. It will probably feel a little bit milder because of the lack of wind. Rainfall chance will be around 0%. Thursday, I think with more increased confidence, we'll get a bit of sunshine around on Thursday, particularly, like I said, central and southern areas, northern and western areas. Probably a different story though. It will start to go a bit downhill with wind and rain, probably from the northwest of the British Isles. Temperatures, once again, 8, probably 9 degrees Celsius on Thursday. The rainfall chance again is around 0%. By the time we get to the end of the week, it's always a bit of uncertainty. I think at the moment it could change the weather, so I wouldn't take it for granted. But at the moment, Friday, central, southern areas, around 50% of the UK, probably just under that, we'll have another dry day with sunny spells and So New South Wales temperatures once again very similar values throughout all week, with highs of around 9 degrees Celsius and a rainfall chance at around 0%. Northern and western areas probably 50% or 60% chance of rain. The winds will be fairly strong in most places, as we will see in just a sec. And as we approach into next weekend, that's the moment for next Saturday, there's an indication that there will be a breakdown in the high pressure. As the jet stream packs itself up again, we're going to see strong westerly winds from the Atlantic, bringing in, again, like I said, potentially stormy conditions into the following week, with some heavy rain around as well. So I'm not going to do next Saturday because there's a lot of uncertainty on the position of the weather. So just what will happen is into the 10th to the 14th February for next week is the weather is going to be turning much wetter for nearly all areas of the UK. The winds will be quite strong at times, so expect some potentially quite violent winds in some places, particularly around on the coast. At least on the upside, temperatures again relatively mild, will be in double figures on most days, but it won't feel all that pleasant, and there's certainly no prolonged cold weather and spells of snow again throughout the next week of February as well. So a snow-free week next week, but it'll probably be plenty of rain around that time. But there you go, that's this week's weather. Mostly dry and settled, but if you live in northern and western areas, maybe not quite as what you'd be expecting, so I check the weather several times a day if I were you. But anyways, that's this week's weather complete, and also, some point before mid-February, because I'll be going away skiing in a couple of weeks' time, I will be uploading the Summer 2020 Outlook for the UK. I've always wanted me to do in other parts of the world. Don't hesitate to comment, I will see what I can do for you. So, I think I've got spider captions on there. But anyways guys, enjoy your week of weather, or enjoy your week whatever you're doing, and the storm is now out.